Hey, good morning. So this will be our last market update for 2024, and this will the next one will come out in 2025, but it'll be reflecting December of this year. But this is for basically the numbers from November, and we'll just run through this really quick, hitting some of the major points in our area. So this is the areas. Okay, we're looking at county data right now. Okay, so this is Pinellas County, Hillsborough County, Pasco County, Hernando County. And what we're looking at is home value growth year over year. All right, so you can see Manatee County took a big hit, but Pinellas County is down 1.2% year over year. Hillsborough County is down about a half a percent. Pasco County is down 1.2%, and Hernando County is actually up. Not much. Basically, this is the same price as last year for the most part. So that's it for year over year price growth. That's what we have. Now, why are these prices going down in these counties? Well, we got to dive deep into the inventory levels, the days on market, and the price cut percentages. That's what we're going to be looking at, and we want to look at that on a month-to-month basis. Okay, so we're going to go down some of these, hit some of these points real quick here, and look at the home value growth month over month. Okay, so home value growth month over month, you can see that every single county around here is losing value month over month. Okay, and that's why you're going to have values going down year over year because month over month they're going down. And they're going down at reasonably fast pace here. So you're looking at Pinellas County at almost a 3/4 of a point down. Hillsborough County is about a half a point down. Pasco's about a half a point, and Hernando's about a half a point. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but over the course of a year, if that continues, you could be down 6% in these areas, or you could be, down more depending on how much inventory and how much time on market we get over the course of the next 90 days or so. So that's one indicator. Let's look at market trends real quick. So for sale inventory growth year over year. Let's take a look at this. All right. So this is why the prices are going down. So in November in Pinellas County, in November of last year in Pinellas County, we had 4,700 listings. This year we have 5,900. Okay, that's an uptick of 25%. Hillsborough County's up about 33%. Pasco County's up about 40%. And Hernando County's up about 35%. So those are major spikes in inventory in a very short period of time. Like 12 months is not that long in real estate, especially with a lag effect. And what you have here is you have heavy doses of inventory increases a lot. And actually, Pinellas being at 24%, the reason that this is not higher, it should be higher. It should be higher than Hillsborough and Pasco. It should be a lot higher. But the reason that this is not higher is because of the floods. And people pulled their houses off the market to get them repaired. If those houses were on the market right now, this number would be much higher. So keep that in mind. So days on market growth year over year. So what we're looking at to get data on is inventory level growth, days on market growth, and price cut percentages. That's what we want to see. So you can see that these levels are up substantially. All right. So we're up 65% in Pinellas, 54% Hillsborough, 62% in Pasco, and 47% in Hernando. Those are massive numbers. Okay, that's a long time on market. So if you think about it, as a seller, you got to understand this. As a seller, you need 13 showings before you're going to get an offer or two. Okay, that's just the average in every zip code around our area. 13 showings. So this is basically saying that if you put your house on the market in Pinellas County, you should have 13 showings within 78 days to get an offer. That's the average. All right, that's a long time to get 13 showings. You should get 13 showings within 30 days if you're doing everything right with a listing. So to have an average home go on the market and have 78 days before you have 13 showings, that's a lot of downward pressure on the market. That means that you're going to see those numbers continue probably to go up in December and continue to go up throughout the first part of next year. So just remember that 13 showings, the average time on market in Hillsborough is 73 days, 78 days in Pinellas, 72 days in Pasco, and 68 days in Hernando. So it's taking a lot longer to sell houses. It's taking a lot longer to get 13 showings on these houses is what's happening right now. And that has to do with the mortgage rates and stuff like that, which we'll look at here in just one second. Uh, let's see here. So price cut percentage. Let's look at the amount of homes with price cut percentage, okay? So 30% of all the homes in Pinellas County get a price cut. 32% of all the homes in Hillsborough County get a price cut. 34% of all the homes in Pasco are having price cuts, and 25% of all the homes in Hernando are having price cuts. So you look at all this data, you look at it and you go, okay, inventory levels are going up, time on market is going up, and price cut percentages are going up, and they're going up month over month, which is causing prices to go down. As long as we have those same things going on, as long as we have inventory levels increasing, as long as we have uh, time on market increasing, and as long as we have price cut percentages increasing, the prices will continue to go down. Okay, now we can only look at this at 90 days into the future, but there's nothing here that indicates that prices will not continue to go down month over month over the next 90 days. Okay, for now, this is the data we got, and this is where it's going to stay. Now, I want to look real quick at mortgage applications, so let me pull that up real quick. Let's see. Here we go. So you can see here, when we look at this, this is some good news, okay? So right here, we have mortgage applications actually going up, all right, to 225 points. But that's not a whole lot. I mean, look right here. In September of this year, we were up to almost 300 points. Now, if you look at this map, look at the averages from just 3 years, okay? So you can see here that this is 2022 before we started getting, this is when interest rates were low, and then interest rates go up, and then this whole thing plummets down. These levels need to get somewhere up here around the 450 mark, which would be where my mouse is up here. But 450 is about the average historically. You know, if you look at the max, we did this before, but 450 is about the average across this entire board here if you calculate it out. So we need this to get way up before you'll see that there's a lot of activity in the market, and most likely that will take an interest rate level in the fives or closer to a flat 5%, and we're nowhere near that. You know, we're a long ways away from that. So let's look at the interest rates right now. They did go down. Let's see, mortgage rate today. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what Zillow has for mortgage rates. Oh, they just show a graph. Hang on one second. Let's get a. All right, let's see what mortgage rates are. All right, bank rate has it pretty good. Oh, they're not giving us much data here, are they? Let's see. We have a. Okay, so today it's down. It's pretty close to about 6.1%, it looks like. National average is 6.72, 6.02. So it's somewhere between 6 and 6.5, but I've seen the numbers around 6.1 and 6.2, depending on your credit score. So if you think about it, we have a long ways to go. When the interest rates get closer to 5%, buyers should come back in. That could happen, but if we continue to see these inventory levels increase, price cuts increase, and these time on market increase, and you're going to see that there's going to be a lot of downward pressure on the market until the buyers come back in, which would be somewhere around a 5% interest rate. Now seeing that we're at 6 right now, they're talking about doing 3 cuts next year. If they do a 1/4%, then that would potentially put us somewhere between, around 5.5% interest rate, but that's going to take an entire year, 2025, to get down to that level. If that happens, then we're still having month over month price reductions and we're still seeing all this downward pressure, it'll be a race to what happens first. Do prices go down quick because of the pressure, or do interest rates come down quick to stop prices from coming down? It's not known at this time, but for now, looking at the next 90 days, we are definitely looking at a lot of downward pressure, and there's nothing right now that's going to change that. Nothing I see over the next 90 days will change any of that. All right, good talking. I'll talk to you later. But again, thank you for everything you guys do for us, and we always look for referrals. We work primarily off of referrals. So anybody you know that's buying or selling, we'd love to help them out. All right, take care.